Hey everyone, Rare Old Mealtime's back again, and today we're going to be checking out a pretty cool ration. This is a meal cold weather, menu number 2, chicken, spicy, Oriental with rice. Now the meal cold weathers differ from a traditional US MRE in a few ways. First of all, they come with a freeze-dried entree. Number 2, they come with a bit more calories than a traditional US MRE to account for the calories lost when inserting yourself in a cold weather environment. These come in at about 1,540 calories, whereas a US MRE is about 12 to 1,300. And 3, they come with more beverage bases in them to promote liquid intake in the cold weather environment to combat dehydration. Now, the meal cold weathers do have a little bit of a history to them. Originally, this operational ration was called a ration cold weather. Those were made in the late 80s. That persisted along until about 2001 when the meal cold weather got created. Now the meal cold weather also consolidated another operational ration in kind of with it. It consolidated the food packet long range patrol. Anywho, that's just a brief overview of these rations. It comes in at about 1.21 pounds or 551 grams. Let's go ahead and get this thing open and see what we're dealing with. All right. Now, just like a US MRE, it does have a peelable seal. That was a tough seal, but we got it to work, just barely. We got the Entree. It's that Mountain House brand. Glad to see one of these. First strike bar. Got a nut raisin mix. Hey, beverage powder, tropical punch. And we got some cranberry slice. That sounds awesome. And we got an MCW accessory pack. So inside the accessory packet, first off, we got that toilet paper. Got that moist towelette. Creamer, non-dairy dry. Single packet of sugar, book of matches, get that fire going, get these components nice and hot. Got a packet of hot sauce, Bill's Brew instant coffee, awesome, and some chewing gum. Kind of wondering how that'd be if it was like freezing cold outside, but okay. Not complaining. And of course we got that spoon. Well hey, there you go. There it all is laid out. Really looking forward to this one. These Mountain House meals are kind of famous for being really good, so let's see how it is ourselves. Alright, let's go ahead and get it messed up and then we'll get that entree going. And you know, since we're dealing with a cold weather environment, let's go ahead and break out this World War II Canadian mess kit. Cool. So, let's go and get this made. Here's the directions. It says, add 16 ounces of hot water to pouch. Stir, wait about 10 minutes. Hot water may be added in stages to keep food hot. Quite the extensive ingredients list. 5.29 ounces. And as you see, this is one heck of an entree. 580 calories. Freeze-dried food and rations go all the way back to the 60s. And in fact, this 1968 through 72 long-range patrol ration also has a freeze-dried entree in there. Yep, and that's it. We'll be checking this out soon. Alright, anyway, sorry about that tangent. Let's go ahead and get this thing open. How does it even work? Looks like we got a tear notch there. So there's your stuff. Looks like we got quite the mix of chicken and rice and snap peas and peppers. Looks great. Hopefully I can make this without too much of a mess. So I used about 12 to 13 ounces. We'll go ahead and let this set for about 10 minutes per the instructions. Kind of hard dealing with a hot entree bag, but I think that's gonna be awesome. Got that tropical punch here. Let's go ahead and make that up. Almost every other of these pouches I've seen, the fill line was all the way down here, indicating you add more water to this, and that's just to help promote more liquid intake you can get. Give this a smell. Smells like fruit punch. Cranberry slice. Let's see what these are all about. The Warnick Company. Guys, I'm gonna love this. I love cranberries. Awesome. That is quite the large portion, too. I wonder how those would taste if they were frozen. Nut raisin mix. It's gonna go nice together, I bet. This is also from Warnick. These are like whole dried cranberries. Wow. Oh, hey, check this out. We got like M&Ms and stuff in there. We got that First Strike Nutritious Energy Bar, apple cinnamon flavor. There we go. Quite the side tray right there. Let's go ahead and break out that Bill's Brew. William James Coffee Company. I wonder why they got away from the like coffee instant type 2, 3, 1. I wonder what's up with that. Coffee. Got that Stanley thermos. These things always are nice. Well guys, I'm pretty hungry, so let's go ahead and try some of these sides out here. Starting out with that apple cinnamon first strike bar. Quite the look to it, huh? Wow. Oh man, I forgot how good these are. They're sticky on the outside. That has a very, very strong flavor of apple, cinnamon. Those little things you're seeing in there are like rice corn puffs that give this kind of crunchy, airy texture to it. Wow, those things are so good. Also, it almost feels like I taste honey or something in it. There's a lot of sweetness to it. That is an excellent bar. So in that nut raisin mix, we have a mix of all sorts of stuff. We got like walnuts, and I think that's a filbert, peanuts, raisins, and my favorite, the military fun candy, the chocolate coated disc. Looks good. Looks like there's some salt on there as well. Let's give it a shot. That is a very nice mix. It's actually sweetened with sugar. And I thought that was salt. I think that's primarily sugar that's on those. A very fresh, pleasant nut raisin mix. The chocolate coated discs actually have quite a bit of chocolate flavor to them. That is fantastic. Let's go to these cranberry slice. They're literally almost just raw sliced cranberries. Let's give it a shot. That is fantastic. And if you look here, not really an ingredients list at all. So they're just a sweetened, dried out cranberry that's pretty natural tasting. That's amazing. Give these beverages a shot. So the fruit punch, it's actually quite strong in flavor. It's nice and sweet, strong fruit punch taste, very refreshing and thirst quenching. That's an excellent drink. Then we got that Bill's Brew. Nice cup. Let's give it a shot. It's a good coffee. The flavor is very strong as soon as you take that sip, but it almost immediately goes away. A very mild cup. Quite good, but I feel like it's kind of lacking in complexity. You just get this upfront roasty coffee characteristic, and then it just kind of fades away into mildness and nothing. So that's kind of strange. So it's probably been about 10 minutes. Let's get this entree out. Smelling like Chinese food. Sweet. Seems like it rehydrated pretty well. Okay, so inside there, we got chicken and rice and mushroom. Looks like green bean or snap pea. We also got red peppers. There's also soy sauce already on this entree. Looks and smells awesome. Oh, and looks like there's also those carrots. This entree looks and smells awesome. It's like I got some Chinese food here. Now, it says it's spicy. It's not spicy at all unless you're extremely sensitive to spices. But it has a very full flavored taste to it. It has a kind of oily mouthfeel. Has a nice soy sauce flavor. The rice hydrates perfectly. Wow. That's fantastic. If you're in the mood for some military Chinese, this is your menu. I love spicy food. This isn't spicy at all. Let's see what this hot sauce is all about. Tiny little tear notch there. First things first, I'm gonna get a little taste of it. It's a very strong vinegar-based sauce. Maybe sort of like Tabasco. Let's spice it up with this stuff. Definitely not enough to go around though, this big entree. That adds to it. So the strong bit of vinegar from the hot sauce actually gets lost in it, which is good because I don't know if the vinegar flavor necessarily goes with it, but the heat level still pumps it up. Not enough to go around, but at least you get a few interesting bites. And also of note, there's water chestnuts in here, so they're in here. Not a lot, but there's some. Now the guy's getting issued these. It's supposed to be getting these 3 times a day if you're in the cold weather scenario. That's a lot of food, but I guess in those environments, you need it to keep your body warm, among other things. So these guys over here, totally see these being, eaten on the go, whereas this is your big set down, hey everybody, let's rest for a second and eat this and get warm in this cold environment. And having some hot coffee in an environment like that, I could see just being something to really bring your spirits up and you know, something pretty cool. What else is pretty nice? The vegetables and stuff, they still have some texture to them and firmness. And the chicken still has a nice chew to it. I think this, like, the freeze-dried just really allows you to do something different and allows you to save the food in a different way. Okay, everybody, well, this just about wraps up this one. This one was an absolute hit of a ration for me personally. The entree was extremely filling, satisfying to eat, plenty of flavor going on with it. Over here, in the side components, I mean, those cranberries may be one of my favorite sides of all time. The first strike bar is absolutely fantastic, and the nut and raisin mix, absolutely a hit too. As you can tell, I wish there was a few more chocolate pieces in it. There's a whole bunch of brittly broken pieces in the bottom there. That's okay. Fruit punch, plenty of flavor. Coffee, a little disappointing, but it's still coffee and it's good. Well, I guess I could keep talking forever, but I'll get out of here. So, hope you're having a good day or a good night, wherever you are. And can't wait to share with you my next ration experience, so stay tuned. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye.